Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself S01E09. And today we have two tough games, I must say, and of course one game that we don't really care about since we already won the Champions League group. We don't really care how things end against Lille. It's always nice to win though, especially if 2.38 or 39 million pounds is nothing to say no to. So of course we want to win it, but I'm not going to risk any players to play in that game, so to speak. But we do first have Manchester City away and Liverpool at home in the league, and boy are those games going to be tough. We are most likely going to have to do completely without Bruno in the City game, and maybe we can use him for one of the halves or something like that against Liverpool, which is of course a shame. These two games is certainly the games that we really want to have our absolute best players on the pitch, but yeah, we just have to get by with what we've got and the players we can play. So it's match day, boys. It's the 1st of December, and we can either have a great start of December, we can have a really bad start of December, or yeah, let's see what happens. Financial situation, we only lost 16 million this month in November. That's not such a bad thing, or yeah, whatever. Let's get on with it. As I said, Manchester City away, that's going to be a very tough game. But I think that the even harder game will come with the game after that against Liverpool. Even if it's at home, it is still, they are still dominating the league. I mean, looking at the table, Liverpool have 13 straight victories, hasn't lost a point so far, and we have drawn 3 and lost 1. And City has drawn 3 and lost 2. So yeah, we one can say that we have not done a brilliant job, but yeah, let's get on with it. I'm just gonna put my phone on need to put some power into the batteries on the phone. I'm sorry about that. Now, and as you can see, we are already done. We are going to win this group, even if we lose against Lille, and that's what we're going to continue to try. And having a look at this, we are getting quite far into we are in the quarter-final in the League Cup. That's actually a lot better than I thought we were going to come, but the cups, you do with a little luck in the draw, you have the chance to go very far, but sooner or later you'll always have to face a good side, of course. And here we go. Fernandez is back at full training, and we still have Tom Heaton, which doesn't matter, injured, but this does matter. Rafael Varane, and he's supposed to be away for another 2 months, which is extremely irritating. And I can say all the time that all the games that I have started with Manchester United, in this Football Manager 22, I must say that he's never been out for more than a week or two on an injury. So really bad luck that the one time that I choose to record, it sort of gets him into a long time injury. And I'm not talking about this, that I'm playing this over and over, because I'm not. I'm talking about that I have started a new game on Football Manager 22 a couple of times now, mostly to shall I say, feel out the water, or whatever you should call it, that I can see some potential players that I want to sign and stuff like that, and yeah, just to get a better grip and a better control, or a better look upon what's out there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the way it is. Now these two are the only one that I have managed to get to start to play well together, so that's going to be a tough thing. Lindelof and Maguire, no matter where I put them, doesn't matter. Oh, this is going to be tough without Bruno. Bruno is in full training, but he's a maximum of 75 minutes, so I don't want to start with him. It's better to do Van der Beek and give him the second half or something like that. Both Ronaldo and Cavani are fit enough to play. That's brilliant. So it's going to be Luke Shaw and it's going to be Bruno if I bring him on, because if I don't have to, if we win the game without bringing in through Bruno Fernandes, I'm certainly not going to bring him on. I'm going to save him for the Liverpool game, but that's doesn't feel very likely. I think this is going to be a very, very tough game, a very, very problematic for us, and I want this to be played for the fans. It's always the fans when you derby. There's nothing else to say about that. Here we go, boys and girls. The game have started. Pogba, Van Bissaka, Sancho, Pogba, Bissaka, and Sancho, Van der Beek, Ronaldo, Sancho, Pogba, Van der Beek, Pogba, all the way down to the defence again, but here we go, Cavani. Oh, that's a bad pass by Van der Beek. And here comes City. Come on, lads. Keep them from... Get the ball back. Oh, good for... No. Van Bissaka. It would have been better just to kick that ball away. And there it is. They take the lead. Kevin van der Brugge, Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, that's his name. I mixed him up together with Van der Beek, but yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. Damn it, this is not good. And I thought number 2 was going to come there, but and here they go, and oh my God. De Gea, that always throws himself at everything. He stood there like he was frozen to the ground. And here they go again. This is not good. This is not good at all. It started out quite well, but this is just problematic. 2 goals. I mean, I could actually put in Bruno now. So let's do that. You're out of it, Van der Beek. And Bruno Fernandes. And I think I think, yeah, that's not going to be the one. That's the way you're going to be playing Pokemon. And here they come again. 30 minutes and City has a 2-0 lead, and they've been a lot better than us, so yeah, I don't think it's anything weird about it. Here's a penalty. Grealish going down. No penalty. Oh, thank you. But if it's no penalty, shouldn't oh, it was outside of the area. That's what I thought it was, that he had thrown himself to the ground, and if that would have been point, he should have at least have a yellow card. But no, it was just a decision if it was inside the area or outside the area. And we are not playing good. I'm going to have to throw the water bottle here at half time. Here they come again. Half time. I don't care that you get demoted. You need to play better than this. We pretty much have the best team. It's Varane, and otherwise we pretty much play with the best team we've got at the moment, and we're still getting outclassed by Manchester City here. And if we play this bad against City, how are we going to be playing against the outstanding Liverpool? That's not a question that is that feels good to ask, to be honest. But yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe we can get something back. Come on, people. Come on, you Reds. We need to paint we need to paint the city red, not blue. Here we go, and corner. So yeah, I mean this. Solskjaer lost 2-0 against City, but he lost at home 2-0, and he, in that game, United, we didn't get to borrow the ball even, and that was probably the most annoying thing. I mean, to be quite honest, the 5-0 against Liverpool was really something that was extremely hard to take. But even though we only lost with 2 against City, the way that we lost that game, that was embarrassing, because we didn't borrow the ball. We had 3 shots on goal, and 2 of them were on our own goal, and one of them went in. Bailey thing went in. Lindelöf was saved by De Gea, and then we had 1 shot on goal, on City's goal. So yeah, we were totally demolished by City in real life there. And yeah, so that was an embarrassing loss, and this seems to be an embarrassing loss as well. So what I should do, I mean, let's take him out. Let's take, who else do we need to save for another day? And who else can we save for? Let's do that, and hope that the rest of the players actually have a chance to get fit for the Liverpool game. This is horrible. I had a small feeling about this, so it doesn't come as a surprise that we lose against City. We don't really have the team, especially when we have had such amount of injuries, and Bruno being injured so tight until upon this game. And yeah, this is just not bearable. This is throwing the water bottle irritating, and it's going to be a tough game against Liverpool, that's for sure. And what will happen if they beat me with a lot of goals? Will I get sacked, even though we have started the season good otherwise? No one knows. So it's going to be a tough game against Liverpool here now, and yeah, let's just hope that we can scrap something together against Liverpool. I really, really would like to win it, of course, but feels like they are a bit out of our league this season. Now I know we're going to get better because I just have that feeling, but they have 14 straight victories. 14 straight victories. It's incredible. They're already 12 points ahead of us and City. And that's going to be hard to even find a way to get a hold of. I mean, I don't think we're going to catch Liverpool. We need to beat the hell out of them here so that they fall into some magical bad form and loses a lot of games. Then perhaps we can have a small chance of catching up to them. But otherwise, they're going to win the league. They look tremendous this season. Hard to take. Biggest rivals. They're probably going to win the league, and yeah, not a great start for us. It's a good start, actually. I think we've started quite a little better than I expected, and injury have been our biggest problem. Other than that, I think we need to go on these recruiting meetings, and they sign high reputational players. That's a disappointment because I haven't bought any high. Which player with high reputation can I sign for £30 million? Are you crazy or what? And they're disappointed at that as well. Yeah, that they're delighted with. That's what I'm delighted with too as well. So. And that's on course. That's okay. I go that I don't. I mean, it is a problematic when you don't have the finances for it. I mean, United isn't the rich club that it once was, and mainly because it is, of course, of the Glazers that have taken out a lot of loans in the name of the club, but also the fact that everybody's earning a lot more, and the price of the players are getting up all the time, and because of that's probably the bad side of all these rich people throwing money into the football game, is that they expect every team to pay those kind of money, and well, most clubs can't afford it, and they're at a point now where it's even hard for Manchester United to pay those kind of money, and it's it's a tough thing. I think it's dangerous for the football, for the future of the football, that because it's getting so dependent on these rich people to be able to have a finances to continue, and they are getting extremely dependent on the reality that oh crap, I should have to. They are in need of a rest. I can't rest anybody. I'm just gonna have to risk injuries and stuff like that. I'm gonna use the exact same team against Liverpool here, and we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Yeah, and then they're getting, as I said, the teams are getting more and more dependent on that, the amount of supporters and everything continue to grow all the time, and sooner or later it will stop growing. It will be that amount of supporters and no more, and yeah. So it is a dangerous situation that the football has gotten itself into by being way too depending on all the money that is thrown around in the game. But at the same time, at the moment, it is the rich clubs are getting richer and the poor clubs are getting poorer. So, and the rich clubs are winning more and more, and no, and the poor clubs. I mean, looking at history, and you could see teams like Malmö FF reaching the European final, which European Cup final is the same as the Champions League today, and they went all the way to the final in 1979. That's never going to happen again. That a team from such a low country or Van der Beek makes it 1-0 against Liverpool. What a start! Let's hope we can continue with this. Great. Sure. Pogba. Sure. Lindelof. Oh, have I? Yeah, I forgot to put that on him. Now, and Ronaldo. Now, as I said, there's no chance that a team like Malmö FF is going to reach the final of the Champions League. That's just out of the question. Unless the only chance is that there is some filthy rich person buying Malmö FF and can convince a lot of star players to play in a country and stuff like that well, have a low attractiveness, have a can pay high salaries to those players without the club making that kind of money. So yeah, it is not something that is going to happen. And the same thing, I mean, Gothenburg won the UEFA Cup 1 or 2 times in the 80s. That's not going to happen again. There's not going to be anything else than top nation clubs that are going to win those competition again, because you put so many of the top nations teams into it, so there's always going to be at least one of them that have a good season, and yeah, and they're so far away nowadays. It wasn't like that back in the 80s and before that. That wasn't. I mean, there was only, even in the 90s, Gothenburg was actually competing with Manchester United in the Champions Leagues and stuff like that. They didn't go very far, but they were competing. Today, the money has made the difference so exceptionally big that that's just not going to happen. So yeah, I'm gonna do like that, and hopefully we can make a great second half as well. We made a great first half. Sorry. Ronaldo going down there. We could use a red card on a Liverpool player, but yeah, because I think that they're gonna get into this game, and most likely they're going to score sooner or later. And here's Cavani, and Cavani scores! 2-0 against Liverpool. What in God's name is happening here? Oh my God. 2-0. Oh. This is such a surprise. I was prepared to accept that this was two games that was going to lose, and then get back into winning ways, facing Lille and stuff like that. Here's Cavani again. Oh. I think I need to take out Sancho. I'm going to put in Greenwood there, because Sancho was very, very tired. He's run a lot out there on the side. Pogba's getting tired, but I don't know if I dare to take them out. Now we need De Gea to make a superb last half an hour here for us to be able to keep this, because they're going to be playing better and better. I'm pretty sure of that. You know what? I'm going to take a chance and put Bruno Fernandes in instead of Pogba, but Pogba was very tired. Let's hope I didn't do something stupid now. Get the ball and get it away from our penalty area. And it goes in. And yes, that's a good one. And here's Lingard. Oh, crap. We couldn't get a hold on that ball. But yeah, I mean, Cavani is extremely tired, but he can be rested later on in the next game. He doesn't have to play against Lille, so I'm going to keep him on. Here's the ball, and oh! Greenwood close to scoring there. Come on, lads, let's not drop this. We have a 2-0 lead. It's 3 minutes left of ordinary time. We're into, and we have 3 minutes of extra time. Come on, blow the whistle. It's supposed to be over now. And the ball is away. Salah. Yes! 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 We beat our biggest rival, Liverpool. What a game by my lads. Oh, I'm so proud of my boys here. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. They didn't have a very good game. And we are the first team to take points from them this season. That was just a brilliant performance from my lads. What a game. What a game. That's a great way to end the league, play the last league game of this episode. Now we only have the Champions League game, and after that we are finished with this episode. But oh my God, I am surprised. After the game we played against City and the way we lost that game, I was certain that that was going to be such a hard game to get anything out of. And I just thought that, can we get a draw in this game? I would be so pleased. And we go and beat them. We go and beat the unbeatable Liverpool. That's... it's cool. Such a cool result. And we're back up and fighting for this. And there still needs to be a lot of things happening to Liverpool for us to get anywhere and to reach them and to try and surpass them in the league. Still needs a lot of things to happen and a lot of miracles to happen for us, but it certainly feels great to beat Liverpool. Really great. And yeah. Did City play? Yeah, and they won, so they are on the same points as we are. We have better goal difference than City. So that's going to be a struggle in the struggle for us to try and catch up to Liverpool, and who's going to be the best team in Manchester at the moment. Even though we are over them in the table, they were the better team. They really did play us very extremely well, one would say. Tottenham all the way down to 14th position. Now, they are not playing very well, are they? They've got some big problems. Holy smokes. I guess that manager didn't work out at all. Let's see. We can have a little look and see if Liverpool have maybe do have a lot of injuries and stuff like that. I'm not going to. Yeah, everything is fine here. They do have Mane injured, and he's going to be out for 2 months. Oh my god! And they have this one, but he's no player that I know a lot of. A Japanese player, 26 years of age. I didn't even know that there was a Japanese player in Liverpool. Wonder if he arrived for this season. Yeah. No, he's been loaned out to Southampton last season, so he's been there for quite some time. And he's even played some games. Was bought for 7.25 million. I've never heard of that player. Anyway, other than that, they didn't have any injury problems. So yeah, strange that we managed to beat them after they'd been completely impossible to stop. I mean, they did have 14 straight victories in the league, and that's just horrible. Starting the league with 14 victories is problematic for us, for all the other teams, of course. And yeah, but now we have stopped them, and yeah. But actually, when I think about it, through the years, if we take away this year's and perhaps a couple of other years, but where I really haven't paid much attention, it's always been the most important game of the season for the team that hasn't done very well. So in the 80s, I remember a season where Liverpool just ran away with everything, and we ended up, I think, in 11th position or something like that. And they were unbeaten at home, except for one game, and that was Manchester United. We won both the home game and the away game with 1-0. And I remember so many times in the 90s when we dominated, we always had problems with Liverpool, even though they were nowhere near winning the league or anything like that. They were pretty much winning against us quite often. So it seems there is a little thing there that the team that has a horrible season compared to the team that has a good season, and the team with a horrible season, sort of some way that they compensate for the lousy season by beating their biggest rivals, and especially beating the ones that having a really great season, to try and get some relief from the the thing that they have done to the club or whatever when you don't win. We actually get Stoke in the FA Cup as well. Just as we started the Carabao Cup, we're going to start the FA Cup with a game against Stoke. This time away, though. Interesting. But at the same time, if I have the players, that is, if I have fit enough players, I'm not going to be using reserve players in that game. That's going to be a first team players based. If they're all fit, they will play. The first team will play in that game because the FA Cup is quite important. The League Cup is important in the sense that I want to get the winning mentality into the players, and I don't really know if that's a thing in Football Manager, but I do know and feel that it is a real thing in life, so to speak. As I've said millions of times before, Ferguson was a great winner, and but he couldn't really get that out on the pitch until he got Eric Cantona. After that, Eric Cantona just changed the mentality of the base group and all of the class of '92, which later on were there all the way through Ferguson's time. So yeah, it is what it is, and I think he was exceptionally good. So I've compared some not extend the loan with immediate effect. Now I'm not going to extend. The season is probably over in Sweden, so I would love to get him back now. So can I get him back? Let's see. How did they won? Malmö FF won the league. That is super cool. Oof, on goal difference against Hammarby. So yeah. But let's see. We're gonna go into this one. Let's see. Info. No, I can't bring him back. No, recall from this player's foreign loan and deal cannot be cancelled outside of the transfer window. He's probably going to join us then until the 10th of December. So he's going to be back pretty soon. Or back, he hasn't been here yet, but he's going to come to us pretty soon. The Swedish season is over, so it's going to be nice to get him to the club and see what we can do with him. Manchester United seek Valorente deal. I'm not interested in Valorente. I haven't. He looks good, but nah, I have not had any contact about that player. Nope. No. I certainly have not. That's another 72 million, so that's another amount of money that I certainly do not have. So yeah. But yeah, it's nice that we have some sort of good team anyway, and I think I've done good with the materials that I have. I do feel that, of course, I do have good players. I mean, that's Marcus Rashford is unhappy. These are I think I'm going to do that again. I'm going to get positive. I hate those sessions because I never really know exactly which are the best. And it's such a strange situation. But yeah, I mean, really, to be honest, The problem is that he was injured in the start of the season, which shouldn't be a problem, to be honest. But I think he's going to be taking more and more over for Jesse Lingard. He's going to be the one playing in that position instead of Jesse Lingard. And look at this, Shaw and Rashford has a working companion. Sorry about that. That's got to be something that they have picked up in the national side, or through the years that they've played together now in the club, which is new. But then there should be something between Bruno Fernandes and Pogba as well, and there aren't. So that's not. So that's strange that that is there. But yeah, we should be happy about it. Now I'm going to see what I can find out which kind of players I need to play in this game. We need to rest everybody that is tired. It is extremely important that we try to rest the tired players today, since yeah, we don't need to win this. We want to win it, but we don't need to win it. So let's see if there is any players we can rest. Let's see how this looks. Not many players. Oh my god, as they say. We can't rest. There ain't much to rest, is there? No chance of getting rest for the players. And we really... Maguire and Lindelof both need to rest. I'm going to rest Maguire. Put in him. Oh, I think I'm gonna be resting Cavani and putting Robert Lopez in there. There's no way I can rest Lindelof since there is no other. There's McTominay can play in that position. Should I give him the opportunity to do that? I think I'm gonna do that actually. How many stars? 2 stars. How about that? Now we have a team that's fresh or semi-fresh or whatever, and we're gonna rest. I think I'm gonna be resting Luke Shaw for Telles actually, and Van Bissaka is going to change with Dalot. For Massa can play, so he's going to be playing for instead of Sancho. Sancho is a bit tired there. And like this. And we're going to try and give Cavani and Ronaldo one half of the game each. So yeah, let's get on with this game. Let's see what we can do with this. And as I said, the plan is to put Rashford ahead of Lindegaard when it comes to that left midfield position. That was my plan all along. It's just a little something that I have sort of forgotten about. Since he came back he was out for 1 or 2 months when the season started, which made me forget about him in that sense. Shouldn't have. It doesn't matter how long they're out. You should have full control of all your players, but sometimes you just have a little problem with that. You get too caught up in a lot of other things. So yeah, I feel that Lille is a little bit of a favorite in this game, since we're playing with the players that we are. And here's Rashford. Is he going to be sent off, or is he going to get the yellow card, or is it just going to be a penalty? It is a penalty, but no card. So they take the lead here, I guess. Yes, they do. Unfortunately. Oh well. As I said, I really don't see a problem with losing this game. I don't want to lose it, of course, but yeah, it's not the end of the world if we do lose it, because we are already winners in the group, so there's no reason for us to push for to risk any injuries to our better players just because we want to win. I mean, yeah, the £2.39 million is quite a lot of money. I mean, if I personally could get £2.39 million, as I said before in an episode, I could live on that money for the rest of my life without working. The rest of my life, and it was I wouldn't live a poor man's life. I would live a quite good life. Actually, I would have a good life for the rest of my life, so to speak. I could. So that's, yeah. That's just a weird, interesting thought to think about. To think about how much money there is in that, and how much money people are actually making when it comes to these special works, as we call it. I mean, it is sort of ridiculous that they are trying to tell people how to live after earning the money that they do. They have no idea about the no, not pump fist. Let's point fingers. They have no idea how ordinary people have it. People with ordinary work, how we have to, yeah, toss and turn on every dime that we earn in order to get everything to work out, so that we can have a respectable life. So yeah, so it's sort of, I never listen to them when it comes to politics or anything like that. Footballers, I am interested in what they do on the pitch, and if they become managers, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in seeing if they can get the football to work or not. I'm not interested in who they're going to vote for or whatever. I don't give a crap about that. I don't give a crap what they think about the environment and stuff like that. Their political views has nothing to do with the reality, because they live in a completely different reality than we do. So yeah, but as I said, and it's the same with actors and actresses. I definitely don't care about their political views. I care about what kind of performance they do on the movie screen or on the TV screen, and the same with the artists that make music. I care about their music. I don't care about their politics or whatever. So I think it should be separated from that, because yeah, they're so far from the reality that ordinary people are living in. And I'm saying that from a country. Oh, great, Fernandez. I'm saying that from a country where we really don't earn petty cash like you can do in some countries. I mean, we're not rich just because we have a work, but we do most of us do manage to sustain a quality life, even if it's a lot of work to have that quality life. And yeah, it's not like we can build ourselves a beautiful house with a pool and stuff like that. No way. But we can sustain ourselves. We can get a roof over our head, and we do have the possibility to survive on just working one work. I mean, I've heard when it comes to the United States that there are people working 2 or 3 works just to survive, just to get a roof over your head and to have a food to eat and stuff like that. So yeah. And here we turn this game around at the very end of the game. Bruno Fernandes coming in and changing everything for us. That's brilliant. So we do get the money to survive another day, or whatever we should say. We do get the money here. We are going to get, because we can't lose this now. We can't. Even they could score, so it could be a draw, but that still gives us money. Not 2.39, but it gives us money. But it looks like it's going to be over now. 1 minute more. Oh, Bruno, watch out for cards. There's a free kick for them, and it goes out. Now you got to end this game, Judge. You can't. Yeah, there we go. £2.39 million for us. That's a celebration. Now, to be honest, this episode has some highs and some lows. The low point we started with, I mean, he's getting back and he's getting injured, and it's going to be a hard time to aim to try and get him into the first team when he's injured all the time. But yeah, there we go, 2.39 million. Let's see, Robert Roberts inspired. Yeah, we get a pricing then. And the chomp is spotted. So yeah, as I said, let's go in here and we can see we started this with a humiliating loss against City, and then a win against Liverpool that was just a dream come true, and then this win against Lille, which made us earn that money and yeah, just be the best team in that group without any questions asked. So let's see here how the competitions are going. We can see here that we're second in the league. We do have a way up to Liverpool, which is going to be extremely hard to try and manage. We are very close with City. They are really struggling with us now to take the second position here. Then we have Aston Villa, a little surprise there. Arsenal, Newcastle and West Ham. And then Leeds. Look at how far down Chelsea is and how far down Tottenham is. That is extremely weird. And as you can see here, we did manage to win this group without any problem. 4 points ahead of Atalanta. And yeah, that's just nice. And we got Stoke in the very first game of the FA Cup, just like we did in the Carabao Cup. And we're still in the Carabao Cup. We are going to play quarterfinals on the 21st of December here. And that is extremely cool. And looking at this, we have our next game in 3 days, which will be the 11th. Should I just, before I say goodbye in this episode, should we go to the 10th of December to see if we get Anal from Malmo? We get some prize money here, 803,000 for the draw matches in the Champions League. That's another little bunch of money. So we've only lost 3 million this month. Horrible thoughts, to be honest. I'm not going to be doing a press conference, but let's go on to the 10th just to see if we get the Malmo player into our club. Yeah, loans end says there, so we really didn't have to, but I am going to do it anyway so that you can see him arrive at Manchester United. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how good he can become. And hopefully we will put him on some good training and everything, and yeah. I do actually think, if I'm honest, I think he has better, I don't think he's better than Lindelof right now, but I do think that he has better potential than Lindelof, so I certainly aim to have him replace Lindelof, if nothing else. So let's send an assistant to that one. And it says that he has a return. So now, yep, Malmo. Oh, Manchester. Here we can. No, he's not here yet. On loan at Malmo. What? Yeah, that's the contract with us. Okay, yeah. Phew, I thought that he was lent out until till 2026. I thought that, oh my God, there's a bug there. But no, he's just not arrived back home at Manchester. Or just, yeah, he's a Malmo lad, I guess. So he hasn't arrived to Manchester yet. Let's see what happens here. It's the training. We're going to praise them. Praise him as well. And praise him as well. And most likely there is a chance that he will be playing pretty soon. I know. Let's just move on here. Saving the game, that's good. I don't want to... Oh, we are on match day, so we can't press anymore now, because that's the next episode. I just wanted to see him back in Manchester, or in Manchester. Let's see if we can find him in the squad here now then. He should be here now. He's not. Why is he injured or something like that? Let's do like that. And there he is. He's unregistered. Can I register him now? I want to register him now. Do I have to wait? That's not good. Can I register him now? It doesn't look like it. Oh my God. That's a bit of a shame. Crapperoni. Now what happens if I press this one then? Can I register him now here then? Put him in. Yes, it looks like it. No. Testing changes only. Bloody hell. So I have to wait till after the new year before I can register him. That's a bit of a shame for both me and for you. We were going to have a bit of fun with that, but no. Then we'll go here, we go like that. Should he? Yeah, he could be on some extra training, since he's not going to be playing any games. An automatic on that. So hopefully he will be training very well, and then we might just use him when we start up the next season next year. And that's a load of games that he's going to miss, because we have a lot of games here in December. We have Burnley, Watford, Brighton, Newcastle, West Ham, Crystal Palace, and I guess that it could be a problem there in the first as well, because I don't know if we get to register already on the 1st of January or if it's on the 2nd of January. But at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games is he going to miss here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6 it was. 6 games he's gonna have to wait at least before he can make his debut, either against Southampton or Stoke. He's ready to make a debut. So, yeah, way off for him. But I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I have, actually. Enjoyed it a lot. So, do like, subscribe, and all that nice stuff. Don't forget the bell icon so that you get notifications when I release a new video, which I do pretty often at the moment. And I'm doing this as a test to see if I can get some people to subscribe. It hasn't gone very well so far, but I'm still going to try and do this for a while. And it is mostly Football Manager. It has become mostly Football Manager. Looking at the history, it was pretty much just City Skylines. But I'm going to try and keep my City Skylines on the Sunday releases, and then release Football Manager in the week, Tuesday to Friday, so to speak. Tuesday we have the Welling save, and Wednesday we have United save. Thursday it's back to Welling, and Friday it's back to this Manchester United save. So I hope you will join me in this adventure of trying to get Manchester United back to the greatness that Alex Ferguson once upon a time made them. So yeah, just stay safe out there, and I'm just going to end it with bye 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 bye.